After the release and detailed analysis of the fourth episode, many Amazing Digital Circus fans are wondering when the fifth episode will be released and what it will be about. Most fans agree that the fifth episode will have a sports theme. In this video, I will tell you all the new theories about the fifth episode and its release date. Let's discuss all the details that hint us about the events that will take place in the fifth episode. From Gooseworx' Twitter post from a long time ago, we know that the fifth episode will focus on Ragatha. In fact, we have already seen the crux of Ragatha's problem that will be revealed to us in the fifth episode. Ragatha has great difficulty in being sincere and honest with those around her. In episode 5, we will learn all of Ragatha's secrets and what she truly thinks of the other characters in Digital Circus. Under normal circumstances, Ragatha will never be honest. In episode 4, she only started telling the truth when she was influenced by a dumb sauce that put her in a drunken state. For Ragatha to start telling the truth again, she has to feel power over the rest of the characters, about the same way Gangle felt her power in episode 4. But more importantly, Ragatha needs to feel out of reach and untouchable. She needs to be assured that she won't receive direct and immediate repercussions from acting however she wants and saying whatever she wants. I know how Ragatha could be in such a comfortable position. Do you remember the trailer for the new episodes that came out a long time ago, even before the second episode? There we saw a 3D model of something like a sports stadium. Kane immediately covered that image with his hands and said it wasn't finished yet. I think this sports stadium is the new location for the episode 5 adventure. The new adventure will involve a sports competition between the characters of the Amazing Digital Circus. Several facts hint at this. First, at the beginning of episode 4, Jax, Ragatha, and Gangle were playing baseball. Or rather, Ragatha was teaching Gangle how to play baseball. In this moment, we can see that Ragatha and Jax are well-versed in the rules of baseball and have the necessary techniques to play the game. This means that the Digital Circus characters play different sports games in their free time from their adventures. So who will Ragatha become in the new adventure? I am sure that due to her excellent knowledge of the rules of the game, Ragatha will become a coach for the team of protagonists, either a referee during the game or the host of the game. Either a referee during the game or the host of the game. I believe the best position for Ragatha to show her dark side and true feelings would be as a referee on the playing field. The other main characters will probably think that since their friend will be the judge of the game, they can break the rules at the right moments and not try hard enough. But we will all have to see that Ragatha does not have as good an opinion of the other characters as it may seem at first glance. As a referee, Ragatha can help both the main characters and their opponents during the match. Speaking of which, who will the other main characters be competing against? I'm sure that the enemy team will be formed from all the NPCs we've seen in previous episodes. The main character team will have Pomni, Jax, Gangle, Zooble, and Kinger. The NPC team will include Queen Gloink and her children, Princess Lulalalu, Gummigoo and his friends Max and Chad, Martha Mildenhall and Ghostly, and Orbsman. I'm sure of this because we still haven't seen in the new episodes that scene from the very old teaser where we could see Princess Lulalalu, Gummigoo, Martha Mildenhall and Orbsman standing in a row. It looks a lot like another room off the map, kind of like the one that Pomno and Gummigoo went to in episode 2. Now that we've seen all of these NPCs in the episodes that have already come out, we can expect to see them all appear in one new episode. You may notice that the NPS team turns out to be much larger than the team of main characters. Most likely, the NPS will simply replace their players periodically. Some NPS are unlikely to be able to play baseball well. For example, the little Gloinks won't be able to hold a baseball bat properly, so they will have trouble playing. Princess Lulalalu won't be able to run fast in her big dress. That said, some NPCs clearly have advantages over players. Queen Gloink can prevent every character from playing normally due to her size. Also, Pomni is in love with Gummigoo, so she won't want to harm him. Because of this, Pomni will succumb to him. At this time, Gummigoo doesn't remember anything about who Pomni is, so he definitely won't go easy on her. Either way, the team's strengths will be unequal in a fair game. There's another theory on why the NPS team would need more players. Remember, the Digital Circus is a crazy place where anything can happen except mats. This is especially true for adventures. Since the NPS have a significant numerical advantage, the main characters will need to level the playing field. To do this, Kane can allow the main characters to use weapons against NPS to reduce the number of their enemies. In particular, Jax will definitely want to use guns. I have no doubt that NPCs like the little Gloinks and Ghostly will be easily defeated with guns, just like in previous episodes. The following theory was brought to my attention by one of Gooseworx' old Tumblr posts. In that post, a fan asked Gooseworx to describe each unreleased episode in one word, starting with the second. Gooseworx described the 5th episode with the word, haha. I think this laugh expresses the reaction of the sports stadium audience to the unexpected failures of the main characters. They're going to look ridiculous. Plus, viewers can laugh at the expense of Ragatha's comments about other characters' play. If Ragatha is going to be the host of the game and not the referee on the field, she will need to comment on the game in a way that makes it fun for the stadium audience to watch. Because of this, Ragatha will have to insult other characters and mock them at certain points. This would be the perfect position to reveal what Ragatha really thinks of the other characters, to show the dark side of her personality. Gangle very accurately described the essence of Ragatha's problem in episode 4, when she has a little talk with Pomni near the trash can. Ragatha always tries to be kind and considerate to those around her, but after a while it becomes unclear when Ragatha was truly sincere. Going back to the scenario of Ragatha being the umpire of a baseball game instead of the commentator, I have another theory as to why the game will be so funny and crazy that the crowd will laugh. Ragatha will be using umpire cards during the game. These cards are used in some sports when one team breaks the rules of the game. However, in Digital Circus Baseball, the rules will be different, and therefore there will be many more different types of cards. Ragatha will be able to apply to both the main character team and the NPCs. At first, Ragatha will be inclined to help the main characters. The characters will feel empowered. The NPC team will get a lot of cards for breaking the rules, which require removing a player from the field. Due to this, the protagonist team and the NPS team will equalize in numbers. But then Ragatha will feel the power and start giving bad cards to the hero team drastically. Remember, I've said before that I think the episode 5 adventure is the one from Kane's suggestion box, in which Zooble suggested an adventure where Jax wouldn't be able to talk. For example, Jax will probably make a lot of ironic comments about the match because he's also a good player. The audience will laugh. But then Jax will decide to quietly break a rule. He will get a card for this, which will silence him for the rest of the match. This will make the audience laugh. What do you think of these theories? Will the new adventure be about sports? What role will Ragatha take on? Write your theories in the comments and I'll be sure to read them. The best comments will make it into the new videos. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Good luck to everyone, and bye-bye.